day of October 2025 at 9:30 a.m. was interrupted by lack of quorum. Since the business was already underway, I have, pursuant to the provisions of the Standing Order 1, directed that the motion by Honorable Kongo be included in the supplementary order paper. I have also approved a statement by Honorable Kayani, and it shall also be in the supplementary order paper. Pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 42.2, I direct that we dispense with the business of the day, starting with the supplementary order paper. Clerk, first order.
Order number 1, administration of oath. Order number 2, communication from the chair.
No communication from the chair.
Order number 3, messages. Order number 4, petitions. Order number 5, papers. Order number 6, notices of motion. Order number 7, statements. Mr. Speaker, sir, in line with your directions, we begin with order number 8, motions. We continue the debate as was being moved by the Honorable Isaac Kongo Wanjiru.
Honorable Isaac Kongo Wanjiru, Chairperson, Budget and Appropriations, and Member for Wajohi. Proceed.
Honorable Speaker, from my understanding is that the motion was moved, and I think it was at the question level for debate.
Honorable Speaker.
Very well. Quite in order. That is the position. Honorable Kayani was on the floor. Kindly proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I was not the one on the floor. Honorable Zachary was on the floor when he informed you that we didn't have the quorum. But before that, Honorable Speaker, there was a request put to you.
Honorable Kayani, you remember that Honorable Zachary only alerted the House and reiterated that as you had requested that the business proceed in another session, so he was not contributing, but he was reinforcing your request. So kindly proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I am not in a position to contribute to this debate further, because I realized the debate requires a little more time for one to be able to thrust through the matters that are raised. It's a budget implementation report that requires members time to be able to delve deeply into the matters as raised. It's not possible, practically possible, for any human to be able to look into those financial figures.
Point of order, Honorable Speaker.
Is it Honorable Kongo?
Honorable Speaker, this motion has gone through all the requirements and this, according to the standing order. We did give a notice yesterday, and we tabled the report, and it was available to any member since yesterday for them to scrutinize, digest, to enable them to come and debate today, Honorable Speaker. So when Honorable Kayani said that there was no time and he is not in a position to debate, it can only mean that he forfeited his duty to take the report yesterday and go through. And maybe you need to determine how long the members should be given, because we gave a notice of 48 hours, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable members, the motion is properly in the order paper, and therefore it will be debated as has been moved and seconded. So we proceed with the debate.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. The last time I checked on this motion, there are no timelines attached to it. And to ask to be given a little more time is not to violate any order of the motion. It's only that we would want to enrich the debate further by interrogating the document. There's no requirement that the motion should have been completely discussed today. Members are busy people, and to ask for a little more time for a motion that does not have timelines is not asking too much. But in any case, If it must be debated today, assuming it must be debated today as a matter of life and death, then I give way. Thank you.
Honorable Mwangi Gishuki.
Mr. Speaker, I also am falling in the category of people who have not looked at it. And considering that it is an important document, I also don't see what is wrong in giving us this weekend. As we assume, we should be able to have more input. I always think that motions comes on the floor of the House for purposes of a quality debate and for purposes of interaction and in-depth analysis that can inform, especially being a budget and the implementation, the way it has been implemented, considering that we are moving into a more critical period. I would think it would be proper for me now to ask that it is proper for us to get some bit of time to internalize and probably pick up the matter when we are back.
Honorable members, it is good note that procedure is put for proper administration of business in the House, and that the motion is procedurally in the order paper, and the notice was given for that purpose. And therefore, having fulfilled all the conditions of a motion before the House, I direct that the motion proceed as debated, as moved and seconded. It is at the debate stage. After that, a vote will be put, and the vote will be either to accept the report of the Committee on Budget and Appropriation or contrary. We proceed.
But Mr. Speaker, just Mr. Speaker, I would really want your guidance on this, and I'm sure you're consulting with the clerkship. I'm saying if the members, are we saying that anytime a business is slotted, are we saying that the House, on considering its mood, the Speaker has no discretion of saying
Honorable Speaker,
that it is in order for this business to be transacted on a different
point of order,
day?
Honorable Speaker.
Does the Speaker not have authority to
What is it, Honorable Kumu?
Honorable Speaker, is it in order for Honorable Gishoki to come here in this House and start insisting that he need extra time? And I think he's sitting in the House Business Committee. This matter was not slotted by the Budget Committee. This matter was slotted and discussed by the House Business, where he sits. If he thought that this was a very important document. Yesterday when I tabled the report, you said clearly, Honorable Speaker, that the matter will be subjected to the House Business to allocate time. When they were allocating time, why didn't you recognize it as an important document and requires due for 7 days? You slot it next week. Otherwise, Honorable Speaker, we are ready, even if members want more time. I have no problem personally, and Budget Committee has no problem. They can be given time, but we need to learn to respect the procedures of this House. Otherwise, we are setting very bad precedents.
Honorable members, order. Honorable members, the procedures are there to be followed, and I reiterate my earlier direction that the debate is on as earlier directed, and therefore we proceed with the debate, and any member is free to contribute to the debate on the report of the first quarter of 2024 of the report by the Committee on Budget and Appropriation. We proceed with the debate.
Quorum issues.
What is it, Honorable Gishuki?
I'm just ordering. The last time I checked, that the House is ordinarily quorate with a specific number of people. I want to bring to your attention that the House is not quorate.
Clerk, confirm that we have the requisite quorum to proceed with the business.
Mr. Speaker, sir, the House is not quorate.
There being no quorum to proceed with the business, I direct that quorum bell be rung for 8 minutes or until such a time that quorum shall be achieved. Further, honorable members, pursuant to Standing Order 37.3, I hereby direct the sergeant at arms to ensure that the door remains unlocked, but no member leaves the chamber, except the whips, until the House becomes quorate.
Mr. Speaker, sir, the House is quorate.
Having been confirmed, we proceed. Honorable member, quorum have been confirmed. We proceed with the business of the day. We proceed with the debate. Order, Honorable Kungu.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. And Honorable Speaker, though I don't want to revisit on an issue that you have already given directions, through your discretion and running from the mood of the House, we have no issue with the report, Honorable Speaker. But you can tell that there are 3 aspects in this report. One is the issue to do with absorption. You know how serious those issues have been. We have issue to do with the pending bills, Honorable Speaker, and another issue pertaining a physical discipline, even if it is a half-year report. It was only prudent, Honorable Speaker, if you could allow members, and that is why you can see that we are having quorum for some minutes, the same in some minutes, Honorable Speaker, it's not there. So members are not in a position to dispense with this report because they would wish to have a comparative analysis. The pending bills that were reported then, the existing pending bills now, Honorable Speaker, and even you can see from the recommendations of the committee, the issue to do with the figures, Honorable Speaker. Figures and statistics, Honorable Speaker, I think it is only fair, even if the right procedure has been followed, Honorable Speaker, it causes no harm to heed to the request from the members that a prime time is coming after they internalize the report, Honorable Speaker, because it will even inform the comparativeness, Honorable Speaker, as we come to the full year report.
Point of order, Honorable Speaker.
What is it, Honorable Kungu? Then we come to Honorable Gashomba. Honorable Kungu, first.
Father's budget, we have no problem, even if the members are given time. But I would advise, if I understand the concern of the member, I'm also a member of Wajoi Ward and I do oversight. So maybe I would advise, the year we do this thing, yesterday you made a ruling that we can download the whole year report from the website of the COB. That is the document that will show the actual figures of how much was absorbed that financial year. That is the figure that will show exactly some of the issues that they want to raise. This is just a half-year report. Maybe they would have allowed, but in case, Honorable Speaker, even as you are doing your ruling, for us as a budget committee, we have no problem if the NIF member want to be added 1 week or 2 weeks. We have no problem. The only thing is they are pushing our businesses and we are doing ADP and other things. We wanted to finish out with this matter. It is a half year. It has taken more than 6 months. But if they need time and they are genuine, they are looking for it to come here and debate, we would be very happy because we also want our report to be enriched and get some kind of reaction. So we are not just bringing a report to table it so that we can do away with it. We also want to hear the input of the members. If they are genuinely looking for serious issues they want to debate, we have no problem. They can be given. We can move the report again after the adjournment that we are doing today when we come back from CASA game. We can still do it, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Gashomba.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, on the same note, I am seconding that when the motion has moved and seconded, it's a property of this House. And therefore, Mr. Speaker.
Part of information, Mr. Speaker. I wish to inform you.
What information?
I don't want his more information.
Order, Honorable Geshoke, you'll get the motion. You'll get an.
I'm informing you the House is not correct.
Mr. Speaker, he's not the
We are
clerk.
saying about procedures.
He's not the clerk.
We are saying about procedures. We are saying we have
Mr.
to observe
Order.
procedures.
Mr. Speaker,
One of the procedure is that the House must be
Mr.
correct
Speaker,
to transact.
Order, Honorable Gashoba. Order, Honorable Geshoke. Clerk confirm that we have the requisite quorum to commence the business, to proceed with the business. Considering Honorable Kayani is in the house, and Honorable, proceed.
okay, thank
Order, Honorable Gashoba, we need to confirm the quorum first.
Mr. Speaker, sir, the House is quorate with 11 members sitting in the chamber and 2 members in the lobby.
Proceed, Honorable Gashoba.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker.
Proceed.
Yes, I was seconding that the motion be moved as it was supposed to be done by the chair of the budget committee. And Mr. Speaker, the recommendations are very clear on the report on the budget review and budget review and budget implementation review report. It's very clear on the recommendation, Mr. Speaker. And if they want to debate on the same document, Mr. Speaker, the COB has quite highlighted on the areas that we need to focus on as an assembly. And that's why I was
information, Mr. Speaker.
I was appealing to the members. Take note of the recommendations.
Order, Honorable Geshoke. Order.
As we move
Order.
The House
You are
is not
becoming
correct.
disorderly, Honorable Geshoke.
The House-
Have your seat.
The House is not
The
correct,
Honorable
Mr. Speaker.
Geshoke have not given you opportunity. I will give you after Honorable Gashoba has finished.
But you are properly informed.
Proceed,
Mr.
proceed,
Speaker.
Honorable.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. That's why, Mr. Speaker, I was
Proceed.
alluding to the members. I was appealing to the members. They do agree. We move on the recommendation because they are there. They are quite elaborated on how, Mr. Speaker, the county government will take over the recommendation. After we are through with the recommendation, Mr. Speaker, I do wish members to come over and try to analyze every subject that has been mentioned by the COB because of our ratification of that. So, Mr. Speaker, I support that we move on with the motion.
Honorable members, you realize that the procedures are put for the benefit of dispensing with matters in the House. And therefore, honorable members, it is important to realize there are avenues that members have besides voting on this motion. If you are not satisfied, there are other instruments, including statements, motions, to address any matter that is not addressed in the motion. Honorable Gashomba, can you call the mover to respond?
And therefore, Mr. Speaker, as I've already alluded, is that we get on the motion, they have a report from the COB. The COB has actually highlighted on those areas that we are, as an assembly, need to focus on so that we can be able to amend the document from the same. And so that's why I was appealing to our honorable members. Can you please get the recommendations after the chairman is through so that we can be able to move forward? And I call the mover to respond.
Honorable Isaac Kongo Wajiro, Chairperson, Budget and Appropriation, proceed and respond.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I wanted to respond and say that, Honorable Speaker, this is a half-year report for 2024-2025. We'll be bringing a wholesome report for a whole year, 2024-2025. We have already been allowed by the Speaker to download, and my members and the committee secretariat are doing that, and maybe soon as possible, we'll be bringing that report. Having successfully moved the report for the half year, Honorable Speaker, I beg to move.
I now put the question, which is that this House does adopt the report of the Committee on Budget and Appropriations on the County Government Budget's Implementation Review Report for the first half of year 2024-2025 as a report of the House and the recommendations therein as the resolutions of the House. May those of a similar opinion say aye. May those of a contrary opinion say nay. And the ayes have it. Clerk, next order.
Mr. Speaker, sir, in line with your earlier directives, we proceed to order number 7, statements. Under this order, there is a statement to be sought by the Honorable Rimui Kayani, the member for the Githafai ward.
Honorable Samuel Rimui Kayani, member for Githafai. Honorable Isaac Zachary Jero, standing in for Honorable Kayani.
Yes, and I
Proceed.
I cannot see the supplementary order paper, so I can be filled with one.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
So who is moving who is giving the statement?
Go ahead. Myself on behalf of Honorable Rimui.
Proceed.
Yes, Honorable Speaker, this is the statement sought by, that is being sought by Honorable Samuel Rimui Kayani, member for Githafai ward. Mr. Speaker, sir, I hereby seek a statement from the chairperson, Committee on Public Service, Administration and Devolution, addressing the following concerns. Aware that Article 232 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010 outlines the values and principles of public service, which inter alia include accountability for administrative acts and transparency and provision to the public of timely and accurate information. Further, aware that Article 27, subsection 8 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010 provides that the state shall take legislative and other measures to implement the principles that not more than 2/3 of the members of the elective or appointive bodies shall be of the same gender, where Article 175 provides that no more than 2/3 of the members of representative bodies in each county government shall be of the same gender. Noting that His Excellency the Governor, being a state officer, is bound by the tenets, dictates, values and principles of public service and good governance as enshrined in the Constitution while making appointments in the county government. Further concerned that the appointment of chief officers as presently constituted do not meet the constitutional gender threshold of 2/3. Further concerned that the sustenance of the status is a perpetuation of unaccountability. And Honorable Speaker, arising from the foregoing, I seek that the chairperson on the Committee of Public Service, Administration and Devolution does provide the following information. 1, the names of all the chief officers as presently constituted with the department in which each of them is in charge. Number 2, whether the office of the county attorney has noted the issue of constitutional gender threshold in relation to the appointments of the chief officers, and if so, provide any legal or constitutional advisories made on the matter. And 3, whether the appointing authority has any plans to ensure the constitutional gender threshold of the 2/3 is achieved in the rank of the chief officers. And that is as far as the statement is concerned. And thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
The statement is due result. Chairperson. Chairperson, Committee on Public Service, Administration and Devolution and Partnership. How many days do you need to respond back to the House?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. As a member of the said committee, that is being chaired by one member for North Kinangop, Honorable Edna Duabogo Kingori, and bearing in mind the activities before the committee, even tomorrow's vetting of the selection panel, 1 month will suffice.
30 days granted. Clerk, next order.
Mr. Speaker, sir, we proceed to the business in the main order paper. Order number 1, administration of oath. Order number 2, communication from the chair.
No communication from the chair.
Order number 3, messages. Order number 4, petitions. Order number 5, papers. Order number 6, notices of motion. Order number 7, statements. Mr. Speaker, sir, there is a statement to be sought by the Honorable James Keiro Gashomba, the member for Jambini Kiburu Ward.
Honorable James Keiro Gashoba, member for County Assembly, Jabini Kiburu Ward. Proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I do seek a statement from the chairperson, Committee on Roads, Transport, Energy and Public Works, on the status of classification of Kera roads, county roads within Nyandarua County. So, Speaker, sir, I hereby seek a statement from chairperson, Committee on Roads, Transport, Energy and Public Works, addressing the following concerns. 1, aware that Part 2 of the fall schedule of our Constitution 2010 provides inter alia that the county governments are responsible for county roads, street lights, traffic and parking, and public roads, transport and ferries and other national roads. Further aware that Kenya Road Act 2007 established that Kenya Rural Roads Authority, KELA, as the body responsible for the management, development, rehabilitation and maintenance of rural roads, classified as C, D and E, and other not managed by Kenya, and that the county governments are responsible for the management and maintenance of roads under the jurisdiction as per legal notice 2 of 2016. Cognizant that Nyandarua County government has enacted relevant county legislation, including Nyandarua County Transport and Traffic Management Act 2016, which provide for establishment, maintenance, and management of county roads. Concerned that there remains ambiguity and conflict in classification and maintenance responsibility between KELA and the county government regarding certain roads within wards and sub-counties resulting in stalled projects, duplication of works, non-maintenance of some critical access roads. Further, concerned that the ambiguity has created confusion and it has and impends on effective budgeting, planning, and coordination between the county government, KELA, and the national government, thereby affecting services delivery and road safety. Arising from the above, or the foregoing, Mr. Speaker, I seek the chairperson Committee on Roads, Transport, Energy, and Public Works to provide the following information. 1, a detailed lists and maps of all classified roads within the county as per the latest Gazette notice by the Cabinet Secretary, Minister of Road and Transport, clearly distinguishing those under KELA and those under the county government. 2, information on the criteria used in classification and whether there are efforts to align the classification within the needs of the people while ensuring mutual conflict between the two levels of government and various bodies. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The statement is duly sought. Chairperson, Committee on Roads, Transport, Energy and Public Works. How many days do you need to respond back to the House? Chairperson, Committee on Public Works, Roads.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. 30 days is enough for the work.
That days granted as sought. Clerk, next order.
Order number 8, motions and bills. Mr. Speaker, sir, under this order, there is a motion to be moved by the Honorable Elijah Mwangi Nyaga, the leader of the majority party.
Honorable Elijah Mwangi Nyaga, leader of the majority party. Honorable Mwangi Gichuki, leader of the minority party. Any delegated member? Honorable Zachary Mwangi Jero.
Yes, thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Proceed.
Honorable Speaker, on behalf of the majority leader, just a minute. Yes, sorry. I beg to move the following motion that pursuant to Standing Order number 29, this House does resolve to adjourn its sittings in accordance with the Assembly legislative calendar, such that the House does resolve to adjourn its sitting from today, the 22nd day of October 2025 at 2:30 p.m. to Tuesday, the 4th day of November 2025 at 9:30 a.m. And I do call upon Honorable Gashoba to second.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I do second.
The motion is duly moved and seconded. Honorable members, as guided by Standing Order 29.3,
Bit of information.
this motion does not require a question to be put as such. And
Bit of
what is
bit of
it, Honorable
information.
Kongo?
Honorable Speaker, I agree with you that we don't debate on adjournment. But I have a concern because the reason why we are adjourning is for CASA games, which is to be held
Tuesday, the 4th day of November 2025 at 9:30 a.m. Honorable Kongo, you may proceed. Honorable Kongo, you may proceed.
Maybe, Honorable Speaker, I don't want to debate because I know what the Standing Order says about adjournment motion. But I was concerned with the calendar or because of the CASA games, which will be to be held from at Meru. There are rumors that they have been postponed to November. So maybe we must adjourn and then we realize we are still around and the business we wanted to do is not there. In case it happens, Honorable Speaker, we will advise that in case it's confirmed, even if maybe it would be called back with a special sitting on Tuesday, we continue with the business until that time, if the games will not be proceeding.
Honorable Kanyani.
Honorable Speaker, thank you for the opportunity. Likewise, I'm aware that there's no question put on this motion of adjournment, but indeed, adjournments are for certain reasons. One such reason for this case is like what Honorable Kongo is alluding to. We know as an assembly we've been discussing or we've been going to the field to do practices for various games for the purpose of the CASA. And we are fully aware that CASA is supposed to proceed almost immediately this time. I notice also, Honorable Speaker, the adjournment, according to the mover of the motion, is on an account of a calendar. I am careful here, Honorable Speaker, to allude to the fact that it could be CASA, but we all know, as members of this Honorable House and as staff of this assembly, among other assemblies of the 47 counties of Kenya, that we are meant to proceed for CASA games. However, just like Honorable Kongo is alluding to, there's a letter within the platform or the forum of the 47 county assemblies nationally that communicates matters that pertain to the assemblies. And I have seen it is copied to the clerk, and I'm not preempting it, Honorable Speaker. I would only urge, with your indulgence, that if you could consult the clerk to find out whether the CASA games are on. If they are not, they are supposed to come on the 24th of November as per the letter, then we would know that we down our jogging kits, so that because there's enough time to practice. If you could look into that, Honorable Speaker. But I do know that the House adopted a calendar, and therefore might also be difficult to alter that without having the approval of assembly. I don't know how you do that. That's why I'm seeking your indulgence, bearing in mind these new realities as they are. Thank you.
Honorable members, as you recall, this House did on 12th of February 2025 approve a legislative calendar for this mission, for this session. The calendar provides that there is a recess commencing tomorrow, the 23rd October 2025 to 4th November 2025. As such, any changes to those dates have to be done through a motion on alteration of the calendar under standing order, CASA games notwithstanding. Honorable members, therefore, since this motion does not require to be put on a question, I now adjourn the House to Tuesday, the 4th day of November 2025 at 9:30 a.m.